I don't know why it didn't work for whatever. Right, I guess. Hey guys, I know it's a surprise stream. Well, not actually, but it's kind of like a recording. But like I don't know what's going on. So this is just going to be a short update from my channel. So that's basically what this is. So I came up with this idea. I think it was like yesterday or maybe a few days ago. I'm gonna do a new series. Uh, I might do it every, well, not every, but like every so often. I'll probably do it like on Tuesdays, maybe Wednesdays if I feel like it. Unfiltered thoughts is what I decided to call it for whatever reason, and yeah, so pretty much what it is it's basically going to be me and Roy if he feels like joining in, although that's up to him. Um, Pretty much, I'm just going to talking about things that I have, things to say about. And hold on, I'm gonna press that. All right, there we go. So yeah, it's just gonna be me talking about how I feel about video games and movies and stuff like that. Uh, yeah. So thing is, uh, I'm not very good. I don't. It's not gonna be scripted. It's gonna be just whatever. It's just gonna be me going and going and seeing how it goes, and it's just gonna be a new thing. Hopefully it goes well. Because I have some strong feelings about certain movies, certain games, certain things. Exactly, Danny. It's basically going to be a podcast with me and maybe Roy again if he jumps in, but maybe my friends can also join, but again, that's up to them. And pretty much, it's just going to be me talking about whatever. The first episode, which I don't know if I'm going to call it an episode or not. How we're going to do it. Um, I might change the name of it to "Give You Guys Unfiltered Thoughts," and then have the thing be like something else. One sec. Exact. Yeah, you know what? This could be episode 0. This could be I guess this can be episode 0. It could be me talking about how this is going to go. That's what's going to happen, obviously. Um, Thing is, Roy's not here, so I guess it's just gonna be me. Let's see. I came up with this idea. I think it, like I said, I think it was a few days ago, and I was like, "Hey, we should do this every now and again. We should just talk about whatever." And I was like, "That sounds like a cool idea." So whatever. Um, I don't really have anything to talk about right now because I don't have because no, I don't have a script or anything. Like I don't have like something that has all my thoughts on it or anything like that because I feel like it would be because I feel like then it wouldn't really feel authentic, I guess, if that makes sense. Like if I write down my thoughts and then I'm just reading it on a Google Doc or something like that, it'd just be like, I don't really know. It would sound, I don't know, it would sound as like authentic or something like that as if I was just talking and whatever. Um, Again, yeah, I don't really have a plan for the first one. I'm just gonna episode. Oh boy. No, actually, I do. Well, I don't have a schedule for the thoughts. Maybe. I don't really have like a schedule for my thoughts, but I don't. But I kind of have an idea of what I want to talk about first. That being Thousand Year Door, Paper Mario. I mean, and if you've seen my videos, especially for Super and Origami King and all the other Paper Mario's, you know I have feelings. So that'll probably be my first one, and we'll go from there. But honestly, it's been this has been an idea for a while actually. I know I came up with it pretty like I came up with the name and like the idea of it, but like I was like I kind of already do this in the streams itself. I'm like sometimes we'll just talk about the game and sometimes we'll talk about how I feel about it, but this is like actually talk about it. Like you know what I mean? Like we'll just have a general discussion on how we feel about the game, but then there's the actual feelings on how I feel. So yeah, yeah, that's fair. I mean, the thing is too with me is I'm a lot less structured. I don't really have like a stream schedule. I don't like have a date where I'll sit down and I'll be like, hey, I kind of want to do this. But Wednesday, which is in 2 days, I think. Today's Monday, right? Well, I can check with my computer. Yeah. No, today's Saturday. Oh, I didn't realize it was Saturday. I thought it was Monday. Wow, I got that extremely wrong. Yeah, kinda. I kinda just stream whenever I feel like it. And today, well, this isn't really a stream, but it's kind of a stream. It's kind of like a premiere, I guess, but not really a premiere. It's a little complicated. It was gonna be recording, and then I guess StreamYard said, no, you're gonna stream now. I guess I don't know. This the site I use is a little weird. Anyway, yeah, exactly. It's just Saturday, not Monday. I don't know why I thought it was Monday. I didn't get much sleep. Uh, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's pretty much my plan. I'm just gonna probably every so often, every other Wednesday, maybe I'll do it Tuesday. I'll just do a stream and I'll be like, hey, this is how I feel about this. But yeah, so first is probably gonna be Thousand Year Door because I have some choice words. I know it's a fan favorite, so also fair warning, uh things are likely gonna get nuts because opinions are the most subjective thing in the universe. Like you can feel one way and I'll feel another, but um yeah, I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that. I'm not trying to make fun of the games or movies. I I'm just, exactly. I might not do music. Uh that's kind of a maybe thing. Because again, music is like everyone has their own type of music. I'm kind of just and plus I don't really have a genre I enjoy the most. I kind of just like them all except for country. But that's besides the point. Uh but yeah, so pretty much like I said, that's kind of it. It might be TV shows, it might be movies, it might be video games, it might just be thoughts on whatever. Maybe it'll be a discussion about my favorite season. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. I might stick with Game Guy's Unfiltered Thoughts for this one because I kind of like that better, and then have the semicolon be like whatever I'm talking about. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I don't really have like I don't know how long I'll be talking about the games. I guess it depends on how long the game itself is. Um, or whatever I talk about. I might compare them. Oh, don't worry about it. Thing is, I haven't watched Stranger Things, so I can't say anything bad about them. You know what I mean? I can't say something bad about something I haven't watched. That's not how that works. Or I don't really watch comics, or watch comics. What the fuck? I don't really read comics, not watch. I don't know why I said that. Like I said, this is tired guy. I haven't exactly. I didn't get enough sleep. So I'm like half awake, even though it's 2 a.m. where I am, and I've been up for like at least 2 hours. But anyway, so I meant read comics, not the. This is probably going to be how the actual thing exactly. This is probably going to be how this usually goes. I'll probably ramble for like 30 minutes about something, and then I'll probably forget what I was talking about. I don't really have like a good train of thought going on. But I feel like I do have some legitimate points on like certain games and certain movies and certain shows that I just want to talk about. I don't. Denny, the problem is my first language wasn't English. My first language was nonsense. That's the problem. I can't speak fluent English. Exactly. Anyway, point is, I'll probably be that'll be that's pretty much the plan. I'll just talk about whatever for a few for like maybe like however long I feel like talking about it, and then I'll probably do like my final thoughts after I talk about whatever, and then after that, that's probably when this stream will end. So, yeah, like some games I have more important or more, I guess. No, actually, no important words. More important slash, like more. What's the word I'm looking for? More, sincere. Sincere. That's the word I'm looking for. Sincere thoughts on it. Like I could talk about Super Paper Mario for literal hours, but I don't want to like just talk about that for 5 hours straight. Because I'll just be talking, and then everyone else will be like, "What is this guy going on about? What is this game guy talking about?" Jeez. Uh, exactly. See, that's the thing too, because I'll probably be like comparing whenever it's video games. I'll probably be comparing them, and because of that, I'll probably go off track, and I'll be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this happened in this game," and stuff like that. And it's like, why? I don't know why I do it. It's just like I'm talking about something, and then I'll just be like, and then I'll just forget what I was talking about, or I'll just move on to something else without even realizing it. So you'll have to excuse that because I'll probably be doing it a lot. And also, like I said, comparing games a lot. I tend to do that. Because comparisons to me are like, okay, well, it's like this makes me feel like this compared to how I feel about this. You know what I mean? Like X thing makes me feel Y emotion compared to Z thing making me feel Y emotion. Like kind of like that. I'm a big comparer. I enjoy comparing things. Anyway, so yeah, though my real thoughts will probably be at least an hour because I feel like if it wasn't because I feel unless I legitimately don't really have much to talk about because it's like unless I have like a game that I really like or like have a lot of nostalgia for or whatever. Um, I don't really, like I said, I don't really, you know, but yeah. So pretty much that's the end of that. That's just kind of how this is going to go in general. Like whatever. Uh, Again, I don't really have like an episode or like a schedule for this. Like I don't have like whatever. I know for a fact I want first to be Thousand Year Door, so that's definitely happening. Maybe I'll make a list of games I want to talk about. And then we'll just go from there, but we'll see. Also, those are fun. Uh, which those will probably be the longest because those I have the most to say about. Exactly, Denny. Exactly. That's my thing too. I'm like, dude, I'm like, I don't really like the idea of a schedule per se. Like, it's good for organizing, but other than that, it's just like, You know what I mean? For organization, it's fine, but like, then you've got like the obligation. I guess is the way I'll put it. That's just how I feel, though. I mean, if it works for other people, it works for other people. But for me, it's just like, I'm not too sure how I feel about it. Anyway, so yeah. Um. So, like I said, I think that's pretty much it. Uh. So the first episode will probably be on Wednesday. If not, it'll probably be on Thursday, maybe Tuesday. Uh, Depending on how I feel and if I just feel like doing it. But anyway, it's a bit of a short stream, I know, but this is literally just explaining what's going to happen with this new idea I have, and just me being like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do for maybe a few streams. It'll probably be interchanged from the other series I've got going on, but it here because I don't really have any other things to talk about, like in the series. So I think we'll be good. But anyway, yeah. Here's to hoping you guys enjoy this bizarre, but not really bizarre, but just like this new series I've got going on. And yeah, so until it begins, which will again probably be Wednesday, but until then, I will see you all next time when I probably do the first thing, like I said. But anyway, I will see you guys then. So yeah, yeah, I'll probably see you later, Danny. Right. Ciao, everyone.